I am welcoming you to the next installment of the game Radiant Dawn. This is the 11th installment in the series. And so I'm just picking up where I left off a couple days ago. I have company in town, so I've been trying to get in at least a stream every day instead of the two I normally attempt to aim for. When I left, I had just finished the battle in which the senators' supplies were burned, and they wanted to retreat and everything because, their stuff was destroyed. And they were ticked off at General Zelgius in general. And he's like, whatever, he doesn't really care what they think. Anyway, so we got here. I did do the manage section. I took it down to about 1,300, as you can see, experience points. Ike is getting pretty well maxed out on a lot of things. And we're working on continuing to get people to level up and max out as we go along. Because, I can't fight everybody all by himself. We do need other characters. I looked at skills. I didn't have anything in this group that... I assigned one skill, and then the other one I don't use or like, so I got rid of that one. So yeah, I did that. I was just getting to the port. Wow, I do this every time I start to stream. I start to not be able to speak proper English. Lovely me. So anyway, I already did the support info sections, and so we're going to look at our items that we have, like we always do. So he has a steel blade and another steel blade with some healing. He's got his bows healing. Bows healing, swords, Ileana, Titania. Oh, and I forgot we have the Master Crown. Void, Convoy, Give, and we're gonna give it the Master Crown. Let's see, it's an item that allows promoted units of level 10 or higher to upgrade classes for Bjork only. Now, I could assign this to a lot of people, but there are certain people that I use, but because they're weaker characters, they don't tend to get as much XP during battles and things, so I have to use a lot of combat XP on them and everything else. Now, the ideal way to do this, from my understanding of it anyway, is that you want to let your people naturally level up as much as you can before you would give them something, like a Master Crown or something that's going to let them do that. Because you want them to get as much out of each level as they can. But I'm going to be honest with you, this is this third section of a 4-part game, and I don't think I want to worry about holding on to that too long. So I can use this on a bunch of different people. But the one person that I take into every battle with me, and that I have talked about ad nauseum, wanting to get promoted to be able to do certain things, is Soren. And the reason is, I said take him into almost every battle because he's a great magic user. And the one thing I want him to do that he can't do right now is to use a staff to also function as a healer. So, a lot of people might disagree with this. I could use this on many people. But I think I want to use it on Soren so I can use him multi-purpose like that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and trade that. Trade to Soren, the Master Crown. I'm sure people can let me. Hey Rose, just started and working on getting my equipment and everything sorted out. I'm gonna do a class change if you have a moment to see a kind of cool video. We got the nice animation that goes along with that, just talking to my moderator Rose when she is free and not at work. Sometimes she joins me in the Discord chat as well while I'm playing. We have a lot of fun. But right now she's keeping an eye on things in the chat while she's doing all kinds of other stuff that she has to do. So, just saying hi. I discovered that when I make cutouts of the videos later, if I don't explain that, it sounds really weird, like I'm talking to myself. Oh, hi, Elyson. How are you? I know you're still at work, but you still try to keep an eye on things when you're at work. So I've got Elyson. Elias Wren, sorry, I said that wrong. I always forget the R. I'm doing really well. Went out with my family this morning. We had a great sort of lunch brunch thing. I had breakfast for lunch. It was really yummy. And now I'm back home. People are puttering around or taking naps, doing stuff. So this is my me time that I'm like, listen, I've got to go play my game for a while and keep my streaming statistics growing. I don't want them to just stall out while I have company. So if I can come in and stream for an hour or two, that helps me towards meeting my goals. So I'm doing well all the way around anyway. It's just nice having extra help around the house. So I am about to use my Master Crown, and I'm going to use it on Soren. Because, as I was just explaining before you guys popped into the chat, I could let Soren continue to level up, and he's going to have a long way to go to get to the natural class change. He's a level 10. I used bonus XP to get in there in addition to fighting, so he can be a healer. So we're going to go to Soren and use the Master Crown, and we're going to force that class change for the purpose of getting a staff. So here we go. I get a nice animation coming up. No worries, Rose. And look at that. He's got an awesome new outfit. Love it. And he is now an Arch Sage, and he gets a lot of stat increases with that. So, yay! And now, if you look in the bottom right of his screen, it wasn't there before, you now see, other than fire, lightning, wind, we have our staff level E. And that's fantastic, because I'm really glad to have him on the team and be able to heal now. So I'm going to check my convoy because I don't think I have healing staves or anything, and he can't use that one. So we're going to come out, and he was an E. This is a D, so he can only use heal for right now, but that's good. So I'm going to buy him heal and another heal. So we've got that. And when I remembered, as I was going through my people, that I had that, I stopped and proceeded to do that. Boyd was carrying it. Boyd has several axes and stuff. Gatry is good. Har's pretty good for now. Nephany, I traded her a Great Lance to somebody else. So I want to get, actually, oops, shop. Armory. Shop Armory would be really, really good. So first I want to get a sword for Ike, and sadly the highest level sword we have right now is a steel blade. Because I was a dummy and I forgot to unequip Atard and stuff so I could, you know, recharge it all that good stuff. So I'm going to give Ike an extra sword. And then I went one too far. I want to get a steel great lance. And I don't mind, I always equip all my people that I have a chance that I'm going to use. And I don't have a problem with it because I can trade those items to other people on my team who may need it. So things like vulneraries and all of that. So we looked at Nephany. Soren, we now have. Makes me so happy to see those stuffs. We have Oscar. He's got great lances and stuff, so I think he's okay for now. Reese has a lot of stuff, and he also, as you can see, has light magic. We have Mist with plenty of things right now. Braum is pretty good. So I'm just going to come back and do my weird little geeky player thing that I do. And I basically start in reverse order of how I want my weapons to be. So I want hand axe to be last. I want the steel axe. I want the pole axe. And then I have 4 hits left on the killer axe. The reason that I do this silly stuff is because I don't want to be in a battle and have his killer axe break, and he's in the thick of a battle up close with a whole bunch of people, and all of a sudden he only has a bow, and then he's taking hits left and right and can't attack back because everyone's right next to him. So I have this weird thing about how I order my weapons. It's an issue for me. I'm just saying. So same thing here. I put the newer weapons, and then I put the same, because these are all the same weapon. So it'll use the partial one first, and then it'll roll when that one breaks into the next ones. I'm just weird about it. My family members who've played this game, they kind of tease me about it because they're like, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, this is why, because I'm tired of having a battle and then suddenly you have a bow and he takes a bunch of HP hits that he shouldn't have because he would have hit back or killed somebody. So anyway, so everybody that I looked at looks pretty good. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna leave camp, and we're going to go and see what's next. So we have north of Soze Pass, Pignon, or Soze Pass, and we have Lyra. I always say Lyra because I think it sounds prettier. Hey, Captain Ranulph. The Hawk King's decoy attack got the Banyan forces to move out. Good. Our unit will hit them from the north, Ike from the south, and Skrimir from the west. I'm impressed. If everything goes according to plan, Soren will have delivered another easy victory. Don't count your chickens, Ranulph. And here we have Kizza. Captain, we appear to have a situation. General Skrimir's western forces are charging down the cliff. What? I told him to keep his men under control at all costs. Well, come on, Ranulph. I mean, Skrimir can't keep himself under control, let alone asking him to keep his men under control. That's why he was sent here, was to hopefully, right, learn to do better if he's the heir to the throne. But yeah, he can't control his own self. Sorry, rabbit hole. Apparently, an enemy commander challenged General Skrimir to a duel. He accepted, of course. He always was an impatient one. No kidding. The challenger was a large, raven-haired Bjork, clad in stunning crimson armor. That must be Zelgius. No, no, no. Skrimir can't win. He'll get slaughtered. Send a message to Barn and Ike. Tell them I'm going to save Skrimir. Sorry, I got a hiccup there. We can't let him do this. So, yeah. Skrimir thinks he's going to fight Zelgius. Sounds like a good plan. Ike, a company of enemy troops has appeared to the south of Skrimir's forces. General Zelgius seems to be in command. Uh-oh, that's not good. If Skrimir's force collapses, we'll get pinned in by Banyan. We must change our strategy. Ike, let's help with the rescue. You can't take everyone, though. Assemble a strike force to accompany you. Got it. Titania, let Tabarn know what's going on. And then we have west of Sozi Pass, Banyan. And here comes our group. Where's Skrimir? He charged up that cliff, chasing after Zelgius. We have to get up there. The two of us might be able to save him from Zelgius. Kazaa, can you carve us a path to the top? Certainly, Captain. I'd be happy to. We'll neutralize anyone in your way. You can count on me, sir. Alright, let's clear this pass. Time is a factor here, everyone, so let's make this quick. Okay, so before I choose my units, we're going to say reposition. And I want to look at the map. I always try to show everybody the map. So everyone is down here at the bottom, and you come over and you've got an area where people can come up and down. This is a handy thing for regular players, but if you have a mounted unit like Titania or Oscar, they can't go up here. Just pointing that out. So then we come over this way. We've got fighters. Again, this is on this tier that they had to come up, and there's another tier that they have to go up, and oh yes, another tier. So that's a whole lot of levels that those people can't get up, and more up to this ballista. Now, if you notice, this is a slightly different, yeah, this map can be a pain, that's for sure. This is slightly different than our other situations, because the goal is Ike and Ranulf need to arrive together at these two glowy spots. Usually there's just one spot and it says arrive, seize, whatnot. We have two, so they both have to get here. And then I'm just going to go back to the side I went up on. So when you're coming up along this side, it all looks good, right? Mounted units would be fine. Then you get to here. We have a ballista. And another climbing area. And another climbing area on this side. As you can see. And then more. So this is telling us if you bring mounted units here, one, don't bring a lot of them. We may not have a whole lot of choices once I look and see who we can choose. Once we get to here, it comes up, and then we're back at that end area that we need to be at. So the other thing I want to look at is I usually mark the ballistas, and he has L-fire, so I'm not too worried about that. The range on it is, I mean, it's got a decent range, but part of that's showing the ballista. So if you take this off and just look at L-fire, it doesn't have that big of a range. So I want to keep an eye out for these guys, because, you know, I do have my winged friends. We have Elf Thunder, not to worry too much. Not that they're not dangerous, but they don't have spells that are covering half the map to reach you. And then, oh, we have our Galleon allies over here. And then a few others kind of floating around that are other characters that we can't use. So now here we are. We're down back to our people. We're going to look at choose units. So we get 12 people. Ike and Ranulf required. I mean, makes sense, right? Because they have to arrive at the top of the map. Kazaa is a tiger. Again, we got to be careful. Titania is a mounted unit. I'm just leaving her here for right now. Soren, Rolf, Boyd. Normally I take Oscar, another mounted unit. Shinon, Gatri, Mia. First thing I'm going to do is take Mia out and put in Har. I've got 2 healers now. I've got Reese and Soren. So I don't need to worry about bringing Mist with me right now. And my thing is, do I want to bring Kazaa? He does have laguz stones, so I can transform him a couple of times if I need to. And then, do I have anyone that I'd really want to replace him with? Well, maybe the only one I'd want to put in the game would be Mordecai. His HP is 58. But he does not have anything to transform with right now. And Kazaa has the stone, but no healing stuff. So I can go to items. I can trade Mordecai's. Trade to Kazaa. I'm going to trade the vulneraries and the concoction just for now because I'm not taking Mordecai with me. And then choose units. So we've got these guys. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take my 2 mounted units with me. And then we've got the flying unit in Har. So we'll have to watch out for the people he's weak to on the way up this hill. We reposition, and looking at the map, we now know that we need to put our mounted units as far this way as we can because that's the only way they can go. We can put Gatry. I think I'll leave him there. Alright, I need magic. They can both use magic. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it like it is right now. I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. So I'm going to save. And we're going to hit fight. And if it doesn't take me a couple times to get through this battle, I will be surprised because it has its moments. Anytime you're fighting uphill and then you've got ballistas and you can't take some of your mounted units very far, it can be a little complicated. So, oh, and good news, Ranulf is also ready to transform, so that's good news. So we're going to take Titania. Put her as far as I can. Attack that guy. And I'm going to move her 1 step forward. We've got Oscar. I'm going to put him up here. And I'm going to attack. Now, I did not rearrange his weapons. I should have. I didn't. We're going to go with the Great Lance. And 1 step forward. And now we've got this dude. So, Ranulf. We're going to shift. And he takes that dude out. I don't know why I'm saying dude so much today. Busy day at work, Rose. I'll hang in there. Don't worry about this stuff too much. Do what you gotta do. Your job comes first. And hopefully all the filters you put in will help us with the problem we had yesterday. So I'm going to bring Shinon up. I wish I could get him... Actually, I can get him 1 step forward. Oh, what I'm thinking. Alright, so these guys are blocking the way up. So my priority is to get rid of them as soon as possible so I can get some people up onto that level. I'm going to attack with the Great Lance. And he didn't do a whole lot, did he? Can I get... No. No. So Rolf's just going to wait here. Actually, he's going to follow these guys. And we've got Ike. And yes, I'm still going to complain about the fact that Ike doesn't have right now. Alright. I'm going to put him up here. And we are going to attack. It's going to do 19 points. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. We've got Boyd. And Boyd doesn't have enough to get up to that level. So he's going to... Oh, we have more conversation in the middle of battle. Hey, Gatry, you've got blood on your boot. Ha! Made you look. Seriously, call if you need anything. Hello. Say, can you see the enemy trembling? My muscles too tend to scare them. Yeah, we needed that conversation right there. We're going to let Boyd attack. Alright, and then we have the Soren. And he can't get quite close enough, so we're just gonna put him there. And then Kazaa, who's nearly close to transformation stage. So we're going to just put him over here. And wait, I'm not going to use the laguz stone on him yet, because he is close to transforming. I don't want to waste it. And so that guy comes down. Of course, he's going to attack Shinon, because Shinon can't attack back. And like I said, we have our reinforcements. Wow. Thought she was going to be dead from the sound of that attack. I shouldn't say she. I don't know who it is. Just Galleon. But then I see and I think Leth and Lyra, so... Yeah, some of this map can be a pain. But the last time I played this map, I played it on Maniac mode, hard mode. So, this is significantly better than playing it on that one. This doesn't mean it's easy, but... You know, they all have their own challenges, every map. Alright, and I forgot to look at this guy. Elfire, okay. And... Thunder. Yeah, so nobody right now that is going to be throwing massive spells all the way across the field, basically. And I forgot. Mark. And Mark. I do that because I have Har with me, and I want to be careful with Har as far as, you know, where I put him and who can reach him. So if I put him next to this guy, he can attack with his poleaxe, which is almost gone, and take that guy out. But he's out of the range of the ballistas, and as a ring... I started saying ringed! Oh my goodness. As a winged character, being in, you know, the way of bows, like, oh, this guy isn't the best, but hopefully these guys will handle him, and he won't be able to get to Har. But there's a chance he will come down and attack Har. We'll see. If it's a problem, then we'll deal with it on the next turn. So I'm going to bring Shinon up. And Shinon is going to attack this guy from above. Go Shinon. And we've got Gatry and Ike. Ike's going to come up. He can't attack right now. Can't reach that guy. Gatry can't either. Boyd can come up to here. And Soren, move up. Kazaa can move. Still waiting each turn. I just hate to waste that attack. So we've got Titania. She can come up and reach this guy. Yeah, we've got Oscar. Hopefully we'll finish him off. Alright, so we've got just that one guy. We've got Ranulf. Bring him up here. And then Reese and Rolf. Keep them close, but not all the way in that target area, as we previously talked about. Or I previously talked about. Not the royal way. And he did go after her, but he missed, so yay. Grab my water while it's not my turn. Alright, so we get to the top of that little section there, and that's about as far as our mounted units are going to be able to go. They can throw ranged weapons up at the guys on the end and attack anyone like this who comes down, which is good. Alright, so we are back to my guys, and my kitty came over to say hi. Lay down. You gonna lay down? She likes to lay near me while I'm playing my games, and since I'm in my actual room out of the way because I play on a laptop, she can lay closer to me than normal, because normally I'm on a chair, a recliner, and she can't be all, you know, snuggled up on me with my computer in the way. So I'm going to bring Ike over here and attack this mage. Buttons, yeah. Buttons is the one that's always with me. Bibs is usually with my daughter. So, and we did all our errands and went out to eat and all that stuff earlier, and so she's probably passed out cold, and then we're gonna do some fun stuff later, and then I might stream again tonight, Rose, just so you know. It depends. We might stream some Jackbox games with everybody together, so I'll try to remember to send you a message if that happens, Rose. Hi, Mitch, good to see you again. So bring Sheen on over and let him take that guy out. Alright, so now this is where we have to it's kind of frustrating with these levels. No problem. If we do, it'll probably be 8 or later. Movie and Among Us are both going to be tomorrow instead of the one tonight, so the evening will be free. I found out that my mother has played Jackbox games before. I was much surprised by this. So we're going to get a group of people together and maybe try to play some Jackbox, and I'll stream that if we do. So anyway, as I was saying, you gotta... Oh, I appreciate it, Mitch. Thank you so much, because, you know, everybody that pops in, even, you know, for a few minutes to come say hi and everything, that all helps with my times. You know, so it all adds up, and I'm literally every stream that I do, I'm moving a tenth at a time on my view times, but I'm about halfway there, or very close to halfway there on view time, and I just got to pick up the last of the followers to make the 50. So work is tiring. Yeah, so Rose, I mean, even being moderator, if you want to join into Jackbox games, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I'll have it in the Discord with everybody. So, you know, we'll see. I know my dad won't play, but my mom's interested in playing, and the rest of my family will. So, anyway, I'm sorry, I digress as I'm doing this. So, my only concern was I wanted to double check Kazaa and the location ranges again, that he was okay, and he should be fine. So Titania, bring her up. Take him out. I'm gonna move her here. I would like to move her over, but she can't throw her weapon up there. So right now I'm just gonna let her roadblock if that guy decides to come this direction. We've got Oscar. He's gonna come here. And he's gonna need some healing. I'm gonna bring him back. And we'll let Ranulf come up. And he can finish that guy out. Oh, I like Fibbage too. Yeah. I think with the groups of people that I play with overall, the #1 game is the Haunted Murder Trivia game. And then my personal absolute favorite, I have two. One I know the name of, one I don't, other than those. I like Devils in the Details. Devils in the Details is a lot of fun for me. And then I also like, it's one of the drawing games, and I can't think of the name of it, but it's where, like, basically the town hires you to make murals, and then everybody draws, and then they vote. You vote on the drawings, and then that one that wins is used in the subsequent rounds each time they vote, and then it ends up being the mural, and then you guys get points. But I bought a drawing stylus for my tablet, so that works really well. And again, I'm on another rabbit hole. Rose, I'm going to have to get you that, the emote with the life raft. Okay, well, it's up to you. Whatever you need to get done, you do your work stuff first. That's, like I said, that's the biggest priority. But I'm, you know, anyone in my Discord, you know, is able to join. I just, some of the games, if you've played it before, you know, you can only use so many people. So we'll see what happens. Oh, he can't get up to him. Darn it. Shove Rolf. Why not? Okay, so we've got just Har. So Har, you've got those guys down there. I'm gonna bring you up here and let you attack this guy. And hopefully the ballista does not kill you, my friend, because that would be sad. Gotcha. And yeah, I knew he was going for Har. At least that wasn't a horrible shot. This guy, I knew anytime you put these guys up in that range, they're automatically going to be targets. Alright. Benyon guy's gone. That's good. And the poleaxe broke, which we knew was coming. Now we get our other face, which is nice because he took that guy out of our way. Okay. So, I have a couple situations here. Let me mark my ballistas again. So on this side, you remember I told you we can't move these guys that are mounted units up there. So I want to take this guy out. So she's going to use her short axe. And she missed him. Wow. You don't usually see Titania miss quite like that. So I think since Ranulf can't get up from there, we're going to bring Ranulf over here. And he's going to wait. And we're going to have Reese come over. And heal will do it for Oscar. So he's going to heal Oscar. Alright, and then Oscar's going to do us a great favor, and he's going to rescue Reese, because Reese needs healing, and right now we've got other problems we need to worry about, so he's just going to take a little ride along. I think, can I? No, I can't. Let's see. Nope. Can't do it. Damn. Alright. So we're gonna put Rolf here. And wait and hope that nothing horrible happens to anybody. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So Ike needs to go up first. And it's really unfortunate that this guy's right here at the moment because I can't get behind Ike to shove him with anybody. But I can get Boyd up here, and Boyd is going to use a vulnerary. And Soren is going to come over here and wait his turn. As is Gatry. And Shinon. And then Kaza. I hate to put him up there, and then even if he's transformed with that ballista. So I'm going to put him here, and I'm going to wait again. And then we have Har. Har is going to come over here. And we're going to use a vulnerary. And we'll see what happens again. Oh no, and of course Ranulf, you know, transforms back right then. And he has grass. Do that. I forget what... The Satori sign imbues the user with a powerful skill when used. The laguz of 30 or higher over, and he is a few levels off of level 30 right now. So I'm gonna just leave him right now until I get through this. I'm gonna bring Har up. Great Lance. And do that. And wait. Titania, attack. You should hit him this time. There we go. Wow, Oscar didn't hit him, but he took yet another big hit. Rolfie here. This could be dangerous. I don't know. But I need to get rid of these guys, so I gotta take some chances. Although that guy has... Yeah, he has a crossbow, so... we shall see. I wish I had... Oh, actually I do. No, he can't quite get there. He's one square away, either way I do things. We're gonna use his Olivia grass. That and potentially a couple hits will help him get farther. I'm just worried about these guys because, you know, danger. But we've got the save state going. Where can he can't really still go anywhere. I hate these ones like this. So we'll put Boyd up here. He's still got his killer axe. We've got Ike. He can go up here. Items. He's only down by 4 points. I'm gonna wait. Sheenon is down by a few more points. But we can wait. Soren can almost get to him to heal. He might be able to do it next time. Great Land's still. Alright, now we have Bizarre. So we can get him here. And wait. And let's see. Yeah, I know. Let's see if we can get through this section. Alright. Sorry, Galia. No counterattack her. No nothing. Just stand there and taking it. Now you did. I don't think you did. Well, this one says pedestal, and this ballista Ballista. You got it right. So we mark our range. So we've got little Rolfie down here. And one thing I definitely have to do is I have to drop Reese. And wait. Rolf. Ooh, Ranulf. Alright. Alright. That's not good either. Because Rolf just took some pretty bad hits. And I didn't even get rid of the one guy I wanted to get rid of. So that... yeah, that kind of sucks. So Ranulf is going to rescue Rolf. And Titania is going to come up here. And I really need to take that guy out, but she's really low. So we're going to heal. Hopefully she'll hit him back if he attacks. It's just one little step at a time here. Gotta get this ballista out of commission. I have now done that. And I'm gonna put him down here. He can protect Reese. So we'll see. We've got Ike, Short Spear, and a Great Lanes. Boyd. Nice. Rescue the son of the shepherd. I know, sorry, Rose. Ooh, that is a good idea, actually. Alright, so Sheenon. And this is the hard part, is you gotta get all these people up here so they can help you. And this map, it does not make it easy to do that. Especially for people, like I said, the mounted units, and people like Gatry. Actually, Gatry should go here. Alright, let's see what happens. No Oscar. Phew. I was lucky. That was very lucky. And we get some wyverns coming onto the scene. Alright, our healer gives himself a few points. That's something he does. We are going to staff. Heal won't quite do it, so we're going to switch to mend. Oscar. And Titania, who we're going to lose here shortly because of the area of the map that we're in, is going to try to... Yeah, missed again? What the heck, as somebody we know would say. Oscar. You missed too. Wow. Alright. That's good. That's very good. We've got a poleaxe. So, if I put... I think that's the only thing he had, right? Yeah. So if I put Har down here for a minute, and I put Rolf here and drop... Or Ranulf and drop Rolf, that helps me out. Now we gotta get rid of this guy and block these guys. So the ballista there's out, so we only have to mark this one. So we're gonna let Boyd take a chance on this crossbow guy. And then Sheenon probably won't do much damage to this guy, but we'll see. He'll do 16. That's better than nothing. But he took some damage too. We got Soren. I can put where Ike is. Gatry can only come to here. Like, some of these people you just bring along because you can bring a certain number of people. And then all you end up doing really is just moving them around the whole time. Yeah. Oh, Rose, don't jinx me like that. Don't jinx me like that. Please don't jinx me like that. Okay, so I didn't want to use... And I can't get Ike up there, so Ike's gonna have to go here. And I have a lot of people that need healing. I could heal that guy, but I really want to move Soren that way. So he can help with some of these people. There's multiple people. Kaza is going to come over here, so he's going to block all the paths. I was thinking he was a bird laguz for some reason. I don't know why. My brain is gone. Alright, Sheenon. Good job, you. Do it again. Oh, just don't die. Don't die. See, you jinxed me. You jinxed me, Rose. Alright, it's 4:27. Let me see what my save state is. Let's see where we're at on this one. Alright. This was the closest one. We'll go with this one because Sheenon is definitely not in the position he was in. Alright. Let's mark that. And then now we still have to deal with these guys over here and hopefully not have the issues we were having. So I'm going to do this a little different. We're going to heal. and Titania, her short axe is on. We're gonna vulnerary her. And that way if that guy with the crossbow does attack her, we've got that. We have Ike. And we've got Boyd. That wasn't very good, Boyd. Why did you do that? We got Sheenan, who I'm going to keep over here. Kizza. I'm going to go ahead and shift him earlier this time. And Sheenan. We've got that. And then Gatry can only go to here. Who's left? Har! Har is left. So Har's gonna come over here, attack this dude. And we got a vulnerary. And then Har's gonna come down here so I can heal him or have him heal, provided nobody dies. Of course you're gonna kill Ranulf! Especially Alright, so Ranulf died. Yeah, the crossbow guy went down there. Yeah. Alright, well I knew if I didn't die at least once or more in this, it would be a miracle. So I'm not really shocked by this, but I went with that time. I think that time's okay. It's just where I put him from. That's what I need to... that was definitely not the right one. I grabbed the wrong one. That's the beginning of the battle all over again. We don't want to go back that far. Load to state. Load from 431. This one. Yeah, because it did one right after I started, so it gave me an extra. Alright. Let's try this again. Anytime you're working uphill, pain in the butt. Just saying. Nice. Good job, Boyd. Alright, and Sheenan, I'll bring him up here. Actually, before I do that, hit the one guy that's still here. Alright, I'll bring him up and I'm going to transform him like I did before. Oh! That sucks. Alright, well, the other guy can't get to him. I would heal this guy that's standing up here, but I can't. And then we have Har. Oh no, we have the whole group over here. Alright, so... items, vulnerary... items, vulnerary. Items, short axe, vulnerary. Okay, sorry, just muttering to myself as I'm trying to get everybody ready. I'm gonna keep Ranulf over here last time because last time that other guy killed him. Hopefully he'll go after Boyd like he did before. Har, please take this guy out like you did. Thank you. One less thing to worry about. And then I'm going to keep hard back here just until I can see what the range on that crossbow guy is. And he did go after Boyd. Magic after Rolf. Good boy, Rolf. Good job. I only say that because, you know, the brothers all tease him about how little he is and he never grows and all that. I love Rolf. Alright, here's our wyvern reinforcements for our friends. Or not so much friends. Mark that guy. Boyd can get up to there. Ike cannot get up to there, so Ike, you take out this guy. Boyd, come up here. And actually, can he get there? No, he's one square away. Damn it. And these guys are like always in my way. I swear. Always. Gatry. And he can't get up there either. But this blocks him from going anywhere but that one square. So we'll take it. I'm worried about this over here. So I think I'm gonna do this. Ranulf is ready to transform. Alright, so the crossbow guy is out of the way. Har's gonna come up, attack this guy. Actually, before we do that, let's remind ourselves, axe, fire, the wyverns, and then so really just the ballista is the big thing I'm worried about right now. Okay, so Har can come up, take this guy out. Ooh, that's kind of a crappy level up. You only got 2 stat increases, really? Alright. Now, this is the part, again, how many times I say it, it sucks. Because Titania and Oscar are pretty much out of this at this point. Because there's no enemy. All I could really do is put Titania down here if we still have enemies here or dropping down. I'm leaving Oscar here because he needs to heal and Reese needs to heal. So Titania is going to be our road blocker. And we're going to use a vulnerary on her. Ugh. Sorry, my leg is cramping and unhappy and I need to fix it before I continue. The joys of having a cast. Yay. Yay me. Alright. Sorry, while I was doing that, my controller decided to go on vacation and move all over the place. There we go. So, just in case someone comes down, she's protecting people. Rolf is almost protected there, but I'm gonna bring him up and vulnerary him. Hopefully that's not a mistake, but let's see. We have Shinon. Shinon's it. Shinon should be able to come over here, and he can't reach there, so we just gotta wait. Oh, that's interesting. Rose, remind me to talk to you about the messages that I just got after on Discord. We have our post-stream meeting or this evening meeting. It's about something we discussed with the bot situation yesterday. Alright, so Kazaa, there's one spot. So Kazaa is in a really bad position right now. So I'm going to bring him up here and let him fight this guy. And we're going to put Sheen on here. Hopefully he doesn't die like he did before. But again, there's one spot. So somebody who can use ranged weapons has to come over here. Until I get somebody who's stronger like Titania over there. I will let him deal with this guy. Titania can now come to here and wait. What does he have? He has a short spear. I'm gonna heal Ike. Hopefully get that other guy down more before I try anything. Because this Wyvern guy might come down and come after Soren. But they're weak to wind, and he's got wind equipped right now. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so where can he go? Alright, so if I put Oscar here, I can put him here. No. Heal Oscar. Sorry, Rose. If my attempts to do the YouTube stuff yesterday would have worked, I could have just told you to go look at it, but for whatever reason it wasn't working. So we have to do it the hard way. Alright, so we're going to put little Rolf over here, and this guy's got 2 points, and he's winged, so he's weak to the bow. So, yay. I'm gonna bring Boyd over as far as I can. Actually, I'm gonna put him right here. And we're gonna use our vulnerary. And we've got Rolf. Or Rolf. I keep saying Rolf. I've got Rolf and Ranulf, so. Ranulf is gonna come up and... Oh, he's got an axe. I was thinking he had a crossbow. We're gonna take out the mage then. Alright, and then Har is gonna come up and take out this guy. Hopefully Har doesn't die. Alright, this is going okay. Don't want to get overly optimistic, but you know, Har was in a dangerous position, so alright, we're good. We're very good. Alright. Yay! Okay. So, what I want to do, this guy's still got points. I can actually bring Shinon up here, but Shinon can't attack that guy. But I can bring Ike up there. And he's down. Yay! Alright, so remember Titania can't go up. I'm gonna leave her back here. And I'm gonna let Shinon heal. Shinon. I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? Soren is going to heal Shinon. So Shinon can go up with Ike. And let's see. I have no control over that guy. So Gatry can come up here and he can block Soren. We're actually going to shove Soren out of the way for a moment. Gives him a little distance just in case somebody does come down to here and want to shoot something. I don't see anybody that could, but let's err on the side of caution. Har is in trouble. I'm going to bring him down here. He can wait. Reese is also needing healing, but he's going to be pretty much surrounded by all these other people. Do I want the long list or the short? Oh, gosh. Honestly, Rose, the answer to the question is both lists would be too long and it would take forever. So we'll just skip the list. Okay. Sorry, that's just... Rose and I are very snarky with each other and we have a lot of fun, so that's just our way. So we're going to bring Boyd up here, and I just want to see before I do. I can bring Rolf to here. And get rid of that dude. Yay! Alright. And I'm gonna see with Kiza first. Take out this mage, maybe? Wow, he took a pretty good hit from that mage, too. I mean, I know the beast tribes are weak to them, but wow. Oh, man, and I can't get Boyd up there. Damn. That sucks. Alright, let's try this. Renolf, come up here. And you can't do it either? Holy Toledo. Alright, we got a poleaxe and a longbow. I'm gonna take my chances with the bowman, but that guy can get through there. I can't rescue him. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, no, it'll let me rescue Rolf. I'm gonna wait. He's got two people. And he's a laguz. He should be able to dodge. Just gonna bring him over here because I can. And, okay, we just gotta hope that Kiza survives. That bowman went away from him. And he did not. Alright, so 447. What is that? The third time? I think it's at least the third time. Emulation. Load. 447. Alright, let's see where we're at. I'd help if I bring up the right window. Alright, so we're back a little ways. But we knew it was gonna happen, so... take that guy out. Ike. I mean, well, never mind. Just one of those, are you pondering what I'm pondering, Pinky? Kind of things. Do this a little different attack. No, because those guys have to be dealt with still. And that would be bad. So we're going to bring Titania up like I did before. And let her do it. And she waits. And last time I took Kazaa the other way. Next time I think I'm going to take him down. We have Rolf. We've got Ranulf. So I think I want to bring Ranulf to here. We've got Boyd. Still gotta get that guy out of there. Heal Oscar. And you're gonna come over here. Alright, so nobody can get down here because Ike is blocking this path, Titania is blocking that path, and there's no other way. It'd have to be one of the wyverns if they were alive. So we should be okay there. I'm going to bring him up. I'm not going to do what I did last time because obviously no success. We're going to vulnerary heal Har. I'm going to bring him up and block that path. And vulnerary heal Boyd. Continue for no particular reason other than he needs to move Gatry. And Soren can actually get a few points by coming over and healing his friend. Let's see. Alright. That was what I wanted to happen. I was hoping something along those lines would happen. This is where I miss having Ragnall again. Ragnall. For those of you that don't know, that's Ike's sword from the other game before this. And he could attack from a distance from that space away like that. And it was really nice having that. I miss it. Okay. So we're back to our group here. Ike needs some healing. I wish Titania could reach that guy, but she can't. Gatry can't. So he's here. And again, this is why I said at the very beginning, this is why it's kind of tough to bring some of these characters here because yeah, it can be a problem. So I'm gonna vulnerary Ike. I'm going to bring Sheenon up here. And I've got two people I can attack. I can attack this guy or the one by Ike. I'm going to attack this one and let Ike get the one next to him on his next turn. If nothing else happens. Oh, we got a coin this time. And like I said, can't use them. They're just here. And same thing, he's just waiting. Gallia needs healing. And then we need Kazaa healed. So I'll heal Kazaa. And Reese does not have a psychic right now. So I'm just, for the experience points, I'm going to use heal on this Gallian guy who's ready to shift. Because he can't get to him at the moment. So, gonna bring Rolf over here. That wasn't very good, Rolf. Why did you do that? You can do better than that. Although that was a spectacular level up. Can't ask for a whole lot better than that. Hi, No Hushing. How are you? Good to have you in the chat. Alright. So then there's this guy. Back to him. I think I'm gonna let Har handle him. Let's see what the numbers look like. Alright. And he's gonna wait here. And I'm gonna bring Ranulf up. And I am going to... What was his meter? I forgot to look at it. He's going down. And we've got a lot of guys to fight. So I'm going to have him use the grass to extend that meter out. Hopefully through the rest of the battle. Boyd is usually pretty good. So I'm going to put them up there as our blockers. Boyd has 1 hit on his killer axe. So I'm going to change to my pole axe. So I can get a 2 hits if I need it. Oh, well, I'm great to I'm great. I'm glad it's great. If I can... I'm having talking problems today. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. I'm switching all over the weapon because I want Boyd to be able to, you know, maybe hit twice instead of just once on that enemy when that axe breaks. So... I'll use it if I need to strategically on somebody that only needs 1 hit. Since we're getting really low on enemies here. No shushing. One thing I wanted to let you know, I am working towards making affiliate. So if you like the game, you like watching me play, I thank you for coming. I would ask if you wouldn't mind giving me a follow. That would be awesome. I'm getting really closer and closer to my affiliate followers requirement every day, and every day my view times are going up. And also, since Mitch is already in my Discord and Rose is in my Discord and Steve was here earlier, I think, or maybe I'm getting confused, but everyone else that I can see in the chat is on my Discord. Feel free if you're interested. My Discord is linked in profile. Oh, and I unequipped it. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to equip it and then wait. And then we've got Kazaa, and after what happened last time, I'm just going to make him sit here for a minute. And let these guys go through their thing. And get a drink of water, because my voice is unhappy. And my killer bow broke. I'm kind of sad about that, but it was going to happen. Okay, so this is where it's going to get fun, because we've got 2 guys here, 1 guy here, and these guys that are standing on the lovely little places that Ike and Ranulf need to get to. So we're very close to being done if I don't screw up. So, Ike is going to come up, and I can't get him over to attack that guy, so I'm going to bring him on this side and attack the bowman. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I see your notification did pop up. I must have been looking at the screen and I didn't see it. Thank you so much. And I do have my YouTube account as well. It should be, I think it's linked in there, but anyway, that one is pretty much a duplicate of my Twitch account. The Twitch account's the important one as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to heal our friend Shinon because I don't want to risk him dying at this stage. Gatry can come up And do I have ranged weapon for him? I don't think I do. I don't. And so we're going to have to wait. These guys can't go anywhere. Alright. Kizza can come up now. And he's getting ready to transform back, which is so typical. Ranulf can come up here. And we've got Har. He's just gonna come up here and take a spot. Rolf will move back behind Boyd. And Soren will just move forward. And then we've got, Boyd and Reese. We're gonna wait. And Boyd is gonna stay here. Hopefully I can get Soren or Reese to heal him on the next turn. Well, you guys did some damage to each other, didn't you? Holy Toledo. Alright, and so Gatry. Hang on a second. My alarm is going off. I gotta turn that off and reset it. Just take me a moment to do that. Okay, excellent. So that is done. I can get my chat window back up now on my phone. I have a laptop, so I only have the one screen. I'm not like my son who has 4. So I have to use my phone for all my Discord stuff. Or Discord, my chat stuff. Wow. Okay, so they did some damage to each other. I'm gonna let Gatry take a go at it. He should take care of it. He did. He took another good hit from that guy, man. Wow. Alright. Here's the important part. I'm gonna get Ike up here. Actually, I'm gonna put Ike in front of the boss. He's got 2 hits on this sword. We'll let him start. You will not gain the peak, nor shall I yield my position. You will wait for the duel to finish. Duel? Correct. The general does not wish to be disturbed during his duel. This is General Zelgius and Skrimir. I'm certain that it will be over very soon. You may pass and fetch the carcass of your general. What a nice guy. Oh no, I'm sorry to crash on you. That sucks. Come back. Stay back. Don't let it take you away. You are too late. The general, he is strong. He's strong, you're not. You're dead. And the blade broke, which we knew. And Ranulf needs to take out this guy, hopefully. And we're gonna let Har... What does this guy have? He has a short spear. I want to see what the numbers look like. Take him out. Good job. Alright. And that leaves everybody. I am going to bring Soren up. And Soren is going to take some points on doing some healing. Yay. And I'm going to let Reese come over. And he's going to wait. Alright. Now this is going to be silly, and I apologize. I'm going to delay this just for a moment. And, you know, we got to get our points where we can, and our healers often need a little bit more help getting them. So I'm going to heal him. And him. And then we're going to bring Gatry up And if you'll bear with me, we're going to heal a couple more people for the XP. And then we will finish this battle. I don't know if other people do that, but I don't think I can get to him. Not with him, anyway. Renolf. Might have to play the shoving game. Reese. Cannot get to him. And there's not a spot there to push him. Alright. So we do one more than I expected. I apologize. Alright. Well, it gives us more points to store in too, so. Heal. Again, take the points where you can get them. Yeah, right? I mean, especially in this one, if you've played the last couple battles in this, you need your people as strong as humanly possible, and they can at least survive some hits. So, Ike has arrived. Renolf, this way! Hurry! You didn't need to yell so loud. I'm right next to you, dude. Arrive. Enter and clear map? Heck yeah! Woo! I only died like, what, 4 times? Something like that? No! Cutscene. You have to admit, Skrimir's a jerk, but he is impressive in his graphics. And Zelgius is just, well... There's very little I can say about Zelgius, other than he is a badass, and all the things that we don't want to spoil the game with, so... This right now is on normal level for streaming, because I didn't want to have to replay it too many times on Maniac mode. But I have one on both levels. So Zelgius knocks out Skrimir, and Renolf is, Skrimir! Stop, Renolf. Don't get too close. And he does his little fancy aha move. Heed my words, Laguz Alliance. I am Zelgius, General of Banyan, of the Banyan Central Army. Your general has fallen to my blade in single combat. Because you cheat. My army does not wish to continue this senseless bloodshed. Leave this place immediately. Soldiers of Banyan, I forbid you to attack the fleeing Laguz soldiers. This fight is finished. General Zelgius is amazing. He kept the damage on both sides to a minimum. Yeah, that's great, but I wanted to fight. How am I going to get my kid a stuffed laguz now? Jerk. No, General Skrimir was defeated by a Bjork? If General Skrimir is defeated, we must fight on in his name. We must get revenge. Don't be fooled by that, human. Fight on, brothers. Stop. We will fall back, brothers. Listen to me. I swear upon my life that I'll take Skrimir back with us. Fall back. A wise choice. Leveille, go back to base camp. I have business to take care of. What are you plotting? You could have crushed us. True. That's exactly what the heads of the Senate want, but the Apostle feels differently. The Apostle wishes to resolve this conflict peacefully. Banyan is not united on this idea, however. So, how about this? Arrange a peace proposal from your people. The Apostle would accept it. But to begin a peace talk under the current circumstances, the most favorable opportunity for a peace talk would have been when you crossed the river. You missed that chance, and now look at where you are. Think it over. I'll give you 3 days. Request a peace talk within that time. If that isn't possible, negotiations are over. I sincerely hope that won't be the case. Thank you. As for the heir of King Kanagas, he will be fine. Treat his wounds quickly. You mean you did not finish him off? Why not? It does not matter who the enemy is. If there is a way to avoid taking a life, that is the path I will choose. Leave now. I swear upon my name that my men will not attack as you retreat. "3 days, huh? What will the Beast Tribe do, Ranulf? What will become of Gallia?" I'm sorry to Barn. Now that Skrimir has been incapacitated, Gallia can't go on any further. Right. That's too bad. I guess the Laguz Alliance has to take a break then. What about you? Will Phoenicius agree to a peace talk? I haven't decided. Our force lacks numbers and supplies. We can't possibly take them on. But I imagine that a peace talk would be far from pleasant. General Zelgius seems like a trustworthy Bjork. I also know from the Mad King's War that even the Apostle is not a bad person at heart. But in reality, the Senate controls Benyan right now. They were the ones who killed our messenger. I know that Zelgius can't disobey orders from the Senate, but what about the Apostle? She's Benyan's supreme leader, right? Can't we just contact her directly? Trust me, we tried. All our efforts were in vain. It's not just the Laguz either. Tanith said that the Apostle won't even meet with the Holy Guards these days. Wait, she won't meet with Tanith? But Tanith has been at her side forever. There's something very wrong with all this. What is happening in Benyan? Well, we'll stick around and see what happens. The Laguz Alliance will disband temporarily. The problem is Gallia's retreat. You've got a lot of ground to cover before Benyan attacks in 3 days. Agreed. We get to save. And we get talking. I'm going to turn the volume mixer up.
General Zelgius's plan succeeds in breaking the morale and momentum of the Laguz forces. Skrimir accepts a challenge to single combat with Zelgius and barely escapes with his life. His defeat sends a wave of doubt and fear through the Laguz Alliance. Ranulf, knowing that the situation has turned against them, orders a full retreat, and the beast tribes use the 3 days offered by Zelgius to recross the Riban and begin the long march back to Gallia.
Castle Gados, Benyan. Hey, have you heard? The subhumans are retreating. General Zelgius is amazing. As long as we have him, Benyan has nothing to fear. Ahem. Gentlemen, this is no time for idle chatter. However, if you wish to praise General Zelgius, I suppose that is your right. He is the glory of our forces, after all. Alright, Mitch, take care, have a good afternoon, and I will talk to you soon. I'm hoping to play the other game tomorrow, so maybe, depending on your schedule and mine, maybe we can talk a little bit. I did talk to Ruby about it today, so I think I have an idea, but I gotta check it out. So anyway, have fun! take care, and I'll talk to you later. However, if you wish to praise General Zelgius, I suppose that is all right. He is the glory of our forces. After all, I read that twice. It's true. As long as he leads us, we won't be afraid of any dirty subhumans. Stop calling them that. That's so upsetting. Thanks. Later. And here's the jerk senators. God, that insufferable fool. I cannot believe he killed one subhuman and ended the battle. Wait until you find out he didn't kill him. Who gave him an order like that? I don't care for such a petty victory. I understand, my lord. And this is Lambrosa. I was hoping that this would be the end of the subhumans, once and for all. However, can we really punish him for winning the battle? No, you fool. That's what makes it even more bothersome. Zelgius and the Apostle are both making mockeries of the Senate. It's because you are a mockery. They're more of a threat to Banyan than those filthy subhumans are. My lord, please, let me fix this painful situation. I shall take to the battlefield and earn us the result Banyan desires. Not if I have anything to do with it, you won't. That does sound lovely, I admit. But hasn't General Zelgius ordered all forces to cease fire for 3 days? Who is in charge here, my lord? Must you follow Zelgius's orders? Ha! I see your point. I shall leave everything to you then. Make Banyan proud, Lord Lambrosa. And Celiora Castle, Banyan. Oh, I remember this one. Ranulf has started his retreat. Tabarn and his men are gathering information on Zelgius's forces. Before he left, Tabarn asked me to take you to Gallia, where you'll be safe. Are you ready to go? No, I won't leave, Ike. I won't leave this place. Raysan, please. I've lived with the Hawk tribe for 20 years. They're my family. I'll stay here and fight. Well, since I can see I won't be changing your mind, you can join up with us. The Grill mercenaries can stay here as long as we want. After all, we're not on anyone's payroll right now. We're free agents. Ike, thank you. I beat the battle, and the galleons had to retreat, and General Zelgius called a ceasefire for 3 days, and the senator and one of the other generals is going to go behind him and break that agreement to not attack for 3 days, basically. And we just arrived in base camp. That's what you missed. So first, we're going to go to manage. Award XP. I'm going to look at Ike first, because I want to see how many points we have. We have almost 5,700 bonus XP. Ike is level 19. He can only go up to 21. And he's at 92 points. Experience points. So he's really got, you know, very few in the grand scheme of things to max out and level up or whatever. So ideally, that's what we want to do, because we want to get Ike up. But the other situation is that you need to level up other people too, because you can't just have one person and fight the battles that you're fighting and win. And especially when we get to those last few, because if you've seen this game, the last few, and everyone is probably sick of hearing me say it if they've never seen this game before, they are really, really rough. If you've seen these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I really want to get Ike taken care of. My first goal I met, I got Soren so he could use the staff. That was one of the things I wanted to do. So let's look and take, before I use anything though, You can see Ike has 1, 2, 3, 4 of his 8 stats maxed out. I've used Nephany. She's on here. Or she was. Where is she? There she is. She is on here. I don't use Nephany near as much. I know family members that have used her with great success. I've played games of this where I've put lots of points into Nephany and I've gotten nothing out of her. I have put some points on her this time, but not much. Yeah. I've had a rough time getting Nephany to be as successful as she has for other people I know that have played this game. So let's take a look. So Ike has got 4. Titania has 3. Boy doesn't have any. And he's a level 15. Gatry's none. Mia, I'm not worried about Mia. Mia also ends up sucking for me every time I use her. Mordecai, not worried about the laguz because they're super strong. Soren, I just class changed, so I'm not changing him. Oscar could use some. I would like to do him as well, but it's not a priority. He can use light magic. He can use everything I need him to use. So that's just points for him to hopefully be able to sustain hits. Mist could use some leveling up, but she's not a high priority. She also, has her horse, so she can dart in and out. But we'll see. Braum has been decent to me this game, but I usually don't put a lot of points into him. I usually put points into Rolf and Sheenon. Probably more Sheenon right now as we close in to get him leveled up, because he's getting closer than Rolf is by a good amount, as you can see. Har, I usually give Har points. Ileana, no. Heather, no. Lyra, no. So first, I'm going to go to Ike. And you're going to see, right now we've only got 8 points. It's going to cost us a little bit for 8 points. And he got 3 stats. Remember, he was maxed out for 4. He only have 8. So that's it. Now, I can't level up. As you can see, Ike is grayed out. I cannot take him past the level he is at right now. Something else has to happen. So he is as high as he's going to get. Titania, she is also getting close to that. She's going to get that in battle easy. So I'm not worried about leveling her up right now. Boyd is an excellent fighter. I am going to put points to Boyd. I keep working on him and a few other people. He got 3 of the 8. Gatry I don't usually spend a lot of points on. Sometimes. Can Titania promote again? I don't remember, to be honest with you. I think so. Let's see what happens if we give her these points. I mean, it's taking it down a couple. I don't mind doing it, but let's see if it grays her out or not. And then if I can go again. I mean, she's a badass no matter what, so I don't mind giving her points. And that takes us down to 1100, by the way, if I do that. It says level 1, so that would take her over. And so she would promote again, according to that, saying level 1. So I'm not going to give her the points because she'll earn it, since that's the case. Let's go down. We were looking at Soren I just did. Oscar, we're going to give points. Because he needs to get stronger by, like, a lot. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know Path of Radiance way better than I know this game. I know this game pretty well. But, yeah, Path of Radiance for sure I know better. This one, the last time I played it was 2 years ago. And I beat it on both levels. And then before that, it was several years. Because I try to... if I love a game, I play it so many times. And then I have to stop, so I kind of forget it. And then it gets sort of refreshed in my brain to me, and I have to try to remember, oh, I'm in this desert battle with the group, right? And where's the hidden items? I know they're here, or try to find the hidden characters and things like that. So, but yeah, I've beaten this. If it was on my load screen, you would see there the top 2 games. One is on normal and one was on advanced. And then there's this one below that. So we leveled him up. We're down to 2200. We're gonna hold on that for the moment. Who else was I looking at? Shinon. I was looking at Shinon. He's only a few points. He got 3. Could have done better than 3. Har. That takes us to 640. But Har's, I mean, he's a badass. I love Har. Definitely have my favorites. And he got 3. So he's maxed out on 2. And I'm down to 640. I'm gonna leave that 640. I do not believe I've acquired any skills. Nothing to assign. Nothing. Yeah, there's no skills. So we're gonna go back to support. We're gonna see what our support system has right now. So we have Ike and Titania. I really need to make these people talk more in battle, but I hate that. I hate that system. Boyd and Gatry. Mia and Mist. They were put together because they're usually in the back behind everybody else. Nephany is with Braum. The guys that are great out here can't have support relationships. Soren doesn't have anybody. Who's available for Soren? Anybody? I don't think there is anybody. Oscar, Mist. Har. Can do Ike or Rolf. And Rolf is with Shinon. Who can Heather? Nephany and Braum, yeah. I mean, I could split up Rolf and Shinon and put Shinon and Har together. They're more likely to be next to each other in battle because I tend to split up my archers if I can, depending on the map. So I can do Har, or not with Shinon, but put him with Rolf. What was his level? They're at a C, so they'd be at a C as well. It says units available for support, but it only showed... Oh, Reese. I didn't see him down there at the bottom. And Ike. You know what? I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna just leave it alone. Info. We've got Har, 3 stars. Usually means it's important, because it says importance. You need something from me, fearless leader? I thought you were asleep. Yeah, Har's always asleep. There, stop. My mouse keeps sliding. I thought you were asleep. Yeah, I was. Until you came up within 50 paces of me. Yawn. Do you mind fighting alongside us? I like it fine. As long as I can catch some sleep. I don't care where I am. What can I do for you? Ever since you joined us, I've been meaning to ask you about Jill. The last I'd heard, you were running some kind of delivery service with her. How did you end up passing through Crimea and then coming here? I stopped to chew the fat during a delivery. That's all. How's Jill these days? Last I heard, she got mixed up with the army again, fighting for Dayan's emancipation. I see. Don't you think you ought to go back to Dayan and give her some support? She's a big girl now. She doesn't need me always looking over her shoulder. Jill can do whatever she wants. I don't understand. I thought you two were, you know, living under the same roof and all. She's the daughter of my dead teacher. Nothing more. Hey, if you don't want me hanging around, feel free just to say so, alright? No, it isn't like that. You're great on the battlefield. I appreciate you being here. Good. I like your mercenary group. They're laid back, and we have the same goal. Crushing the Empire. That's true. Anyhow, is that all? I'm gonna nap until we deploy. Don't wake me up until then. Alright. Hey, wait. See that bag on my wyvern? There's a souvenir in there for you. Feel free to take it. A souvenir? It's a small thing. You don't need to thank me. Yawn. Zzz. Asleep already? What a strange guy. And we got corrosion. That is a skill. And we can go to manage skills. And I'm just going to go like this. And corrosion says, can cause an enemy unit's equipped weapon to lose endurance points equal to this unit's level. So, it's not bad. I'm waiting for certain things to show up. So, not sure who I want to give that to just yet. So I'm going to hold on that for a moment. So we've got the stuff at the bottom. We've got items. Ike is going to convoy the corrosion for right now. Oh, I'm sorry. The Twitch gremlins are misbehaving today. Apparently. Shoot the breeze, shoot the something. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I gotta fix my leg again. It's always my leg. If this was Skyrim and I thought I was playing, it would be I took an arrow to the knee, even though my surgery wasn't on my knee. It's just a thing. Alright. So, get all my stuff back together now that I've rearranged. And get that off the screen because that's annoying. Alright, so we gave that away. He's got 2 blades that are good. He's got healing. Why? Oh. Oh no! That is such a bad time! Why now? Oh my gosh, alright. Hang on, folks. Because I have a cast on my leg, it does not make it easy for me to get out and around my house. So I need to send out a call for help. So hang on just one second. Where are you hiding? There he is. I just gotta send for some batteries. Alright, hopefully he will answer me and I will be able to get batteries here. So, we can sit and talk. And waiting for a response. Hopefully he's not tied up with something. Otherwise, I might have to go to the next person on my list. I always ask him because he forgets to answer me and he'll just go and do it and bring it to me. And it's easier when, you know, just type one letter. Just type K. Because that helps that I know that you're doing it. And I can try to get a hold of Ruby, but Ruby is probably asleep. It looks like she's asleep. It says she's playing her game, so maybe she's up. Oh, hang on. Oh, you found him? Thank you, dear. Greatly appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, that just accidentally landed on that. All right. So, thank you to Jar for bringing me batteries in the midst of whatever he was doing. Luckily, he wasn't streaming. Jar is an affiliate with Twitch, and he is a much better gamer than I am. I highly recommend his page. He is listed on my Discord. He is one of my moderators on my Discord, and then Rose handles the moderation here in Twitch. Because he's usually too busy streaming and he doesn't want to, and Rose is a lot of fun and we have fun, and so she kind of does them both at the same time. It's awesome. And trying to see this controller and the lighting that I have, getting the batteries in here, and let's see if she turns on for me. Please turn on. All right. That's working, so let me go back to my game. And yes, we have controller. Hooray! Alright, so Ike has swords and he has healing stuff. Titania has a couple pole axes and a short axe. She's running low on vulneraries. Because she's Titania, I am going to grab her. Oh, I don't have a lot of money either, though. Yeah, I might have to start trading some stuff around. Let's take a look. Right now I'm going to get her some vulneraries because you gotta have vulneraries. And I just want to see what's in this special. Ooh, Wudeo, that's what Mia uses. And somebody else I can't remember right now. We have a secret book. Increases skill by 2. I have nowhere near enough money to buy that with this group. That's so disappointing. And we have an arm scroll, which upgrades the level of the equipped weapon. Yeah, I don't have that much money. I'm gonna struggle to help these people out. So instead of buying her vulneraries, because it was worse than I remembered, I'm gonna look through. He's got stuff. He's got stuff. I can trade vulneraries around, trade to Titania, the vulneraries, because Mia usually is in the back. Oh, and then the map that we're looking at, I can't remember how many people I can take. I think it might be everybody. If I need to, I can trade it back, plus I have my healers. Neffany also has some stuff. What I really need is a poleaxe. And she's got some herbs. Mordecai. He's got elixirs, so that's good. Ranulf is good. Soren is good. Oscar is good. Actually, I'm going to trade Oscar and Neffany. I'm going to trade... No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I think something is a good idea, and then I changed my mind at the last minute. Where were we? Oscar. He's good for now. She's good. He's good. Stop going back over there. I hate how it does that. Shinon can convoy the coin. And I don't think I have any... I don't really collect a lot of weapons with this team. So... Shinon and Har... dealing with what we've got. He's got plenty of vulneraries we can share. And Lyra, same thing. So we're gonna save. And then we're gonna see how many people I can bring with me. And how far I get. Ike, come out here. Hurry. It's the Banyan army. What? So Ike runs outside. And we got a whole boatload of people out here, guys. What are they doing here? It hasn't been 3 days yet. It seems they couldn't care less. They're demanding the castle back. If we don't comply, they'll attack. They were probably waiting for both the Galleons and the Hawk tribe to leave the castle. Oh, they think they can take us now that we're alone, huh? They obviously don't know who they're up against. Darn right. Let's make them remember the name of the Grill mercenaries. Everyone, get in position. Let's take them out. Alright. So, we get choose units. 16 is 16. Let's just run down. So we cannot take the people that are in red. So, we can take everybody else. Now, what I want to do is Heather's useful because she can throw weapons. She can throw weapons at enemies. And I would like to bring Rayson in. But because of the setup of this particular battle, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I'm having a hard time. I really want to get Rayson in here. I want both of my bowmen. I mean, I've got Soren and stuff. God, this is hard. I think I'm gonna take out Heather. Ileana doesn't do super great. I mean, I could take Ileana out. She can do magic. And that is helpful in some of the locations on this map. But having people be able to have another turn by using Rayson is also very helpful. So I'm really having a hard time between taking out... I think I'm going to take out Ileana and put Rayson in. Now before I reposition anybody, I'm going to look at the map. So Ike is here, and you can see our goal in the upper left is to defend this castle for 10 turns, or to defeat the boss, who I'll show you when we look at the map. So our team is up here on this raised area of the castle. And we have 2 spots here people can climb up. A spot here. A couple spots here. We've got 1 here. We've got the stairs. 1 here. And 2 here. And then we have stairs. So, what I usually do, and I don't know about other people, but I try to position my people in such a way that all of these places are blocked to the best of my ability. My healers are spread out to heal, And since I have Rayson is also available to double up on some people if needed. So this is where my people are. Now, this here doesn't look like much, but they do occasionally reinforce from over here. Coming across the top by the castle, we have this edge here, so you can see we have opponents sitting out here. We've got Elwind for this guy. We've got some magic users, different spells, nothing too serious. We've got him with Mend, so he doesn't have Psychic, or he doesn't have any other crazy things like Sleep. And coming down, this is the bottom of the field. So we've got a lot of people. And we come back up to the castle. This is the front middle coming down. We've got some obstacles going around straight down. That's the boss, Lambrosa, who we saw talking a little while ago. And then coming up the far right side of the screen, we have coming up to those stairs. And Mend as well. And more normal magic spells. Nothing like bolting or meteor or anything super dangerous. So this is a 10-turn battle. And now we get to rearrange our people. So first is probably the most obvious thing. I want to put my bowmen on the ballistas because we have ballistas. So where? Here's Shinon. I was like, where'd Shinon go? So we put them on the ballistas. I put somebody back here that I don't have to worry about. I can't move Ike right now. So right now he is staying there. I've got Heather and Oscar. And I've got, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then I need 4. So 4. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have Har, Ike, Gatry. I want Gatry and Braum over here. Actually, I want to change Har out with Reese since I can move him. And we've got Mia. Alright, just thinking. So I've got 2 healers here. Here. And then I've got Rayson. So I'm going to leave this, with the exception of swapping those guys, I'm going to leave this as it stands for the moment. I'm going to save. And we're going to see what happens. I like this battle. This happens to be one of the battles I kind of like the most. I don't know why. I don't know. This one on defend, I just tend to like. It is not easy. I don't think. So we'll see what happens. Now, I can bring Ike and everybody down. Notice there is a spot here so the people that are up top can come down. So I'm going to bring Ike down. And for the moment, I'm going to give him the reawakening on this turn so I can get him down farther. Because, you know, he's Ike. And Rayson, I'm going to bring back a little bit. And then Ike, I can bring down right to here. And I'm going to put Braum. Now, this is good. Because Braum here can cover this spot and the stairs. And Gatry at the same time. So Gatry is blocking the front 2 spots. And then Braum, I'm bringing up. And he is blocking anyone reinforcing from the back and here. And then we've got 2 spots right here. So we've got, right now, Mia. And Mist does have a sword, but just by virtue of her standing here, she is blocking that spot. Should somebody reinforce these stairs before I can get somebody down here to take care of them. Har, I'm going to put next to Ike. And we've got our archers where we want them. I'm not going to use them yet. Heather can move to here, and she's got her steel knife equipped, so she's going to stay. Oscar, I'm going to put here. Well, let's see where we can move these guys. Nephany can get to here. And she's got her great lance. So she's defending the spot, but she can't attack. She doesn't have a javelin or anything. If I have somebody with a ranged weapon, like a javelin she can use, I will probably get it to her one way or the other. And I'm going to put Boyd here. And we are going to change over to his hand axe. And we're going to wait. Titania, for right now, I'm going to bring her here. And she's going to go with her short axe that's currently equipped. And Oscar is coming down here. And he's going to stay with that spear for right now. And then Soren is going to stay back here. And he is our magic user who can attack. And he can heal these guys that are over here. So we've got that area blocked, this area blocked, and then the front stairs. So this right here is the only place I have not blocked yet. So is that a problem? Only for probably these guys. This guy is unlikely. He'll probably come up here. And these ones can't move super far. That guy can't even get up there. So the only one right now that can get up there is him. So yeah, if he gets up here, then Titanium will come over there and kick his butt. In the meantime, we're going to take Reese. I wish I had a psychic staff, but I don't. I'm going to put him up here in the middle. He'll be in charge of healing some of these people on this side, as well as Mist. And then we're going to Ballista. And we've got a lot of people, right, that are in range that we could Ballista. But I want to try to hit this guy. I'm not going to hit him for much, but I want to hit him for something. Like, I might be able to hit this guy. What does it say? I'd hit him for half his points. So between Sheenon and I, we might take him out together, which isn't a bad thing. But these guys can all attack him, and he's most likely to go here. So if I can get this guy down at least a little bit, that's less that my other people have to hit for. Ballista. And again, yeah, he would take him for about half. And he's going to hit him for 4 as well. Not stellar, but again, depends on who I get over there and how many turns it takes to actually take care of him. Okay. Okay. Forgot to check my volume. Okay. My turn. Alright, so Mist is going to come down. And she's going to staff heal Braum. And remember, Braum's job for me is a defender. So he's going to shove Mist to safety. And Gatry could use healing, but it's only 1 point. So we're just going to let him attack the guy that's in front of him. And that takes care of those guys. And Gatry levels up. See what we get. So we got 3. And now we've got Ike. And he takes that guy out. Ike took a small hit. Not bad. And we're going to... Oh, he has a javelin we can trade out for her if we need to. Why did you not take him out? You left him with what? 1 point? Seriously? Alright. He's gonna wait. Ballista. Let's see. We've got this mage in distance, so we're gonna attack him. And Rolf is gonna get to go again. Ballista. And we're gonna go back for that same... I could hit this guy. But I'm not really worried about that. Because he's gonna attack and they're gonna take him out. 1 point. Again. Apparently it's 1 point day. Alright, Shinon. Ballista. You can't reach that guy. But you can reach these guys. Okay. So I'm going to do something. It's going to take me a couple turns to do it. Hopefully it's not an issue. If I need to, I'll bring Rayson down. I'm going to bring Nephany over. And that way I can get that javelin off of Har. Because Har is in first line right there. So Soren is going to attack this guy. And Boyd can take his turn. And then we've got Titania. We've got a Steel Lance, and we can't reach that guy. So we'll just hit him. Because, you know, he's right in front. Now, these guys have both lined up right in front of Heather. Which is just annoying as all get out. So I don't like it. She's gonna hit him for 4. And if I rescue her, one of them's gonna come up there. And they would be able to get however far past that they can go. Pardon me. My caffeine is wearing out, apparently. And so yeah, he can't attack right now. So he's blocking. That's what we need him to do. And then Mia, I'm actually gonna bring Mia down here. And that way, if someone does reinforce, I can very quickly get her and Mist back up to their spots. Those guys I've used. I still have this space open, which I'm not happy about. But as you can see right now, with the exception of Nephany, who I very well may put here when I get to do the trade, everybody but I think Reese, yeah, has had a turn. So Reese I can bring down. What are these guys? Lance, Blade, Lance, yeah, Great Lance. So I should safely be able to heal Ike without anyone getting something too bad to him. Let's hope. Fools, can't you see that you're outnumbered? You have sided with the laguz and betrayed the Empire. The Senate will be happy to see the likes of you dead and buried. Okay. Ike? Go, Ike. Go, Ike. Ike gonna need some more healing, so that's a good thing. Reese is right behind him. Okay. So. And yes, he can attack with that spell. But right now, he is here for his healing abilities. And heal is enough. And Ike is going to shove him out of the way. And Nephany is going to come down here and trade with our friend Har for his javelin. And she can still make an attack move here. But I want to save that weapon for when she gets over here. So I wish I could shove her. I can't right now. So Har's gonna take care of that guy. And hopefully he'll be good until the next round when Reese can heal him. Or I can bring Reese on forward. And then he can come up and hopefully heal R. Okay. So let's go to Rolf. And we've got Ballista, 2 more turns on that. And I really was hoping one of those guys would be in my range. They're not, but I will go for that guy. And he takes him out. Nice. Good job, Rolf. Alright, and Shinon. Ballista. 3, because remember I had Rayson let Rolf go twice. So these are the guys that are bugging me. But, ooh, I can get to him. Ha ha ha. Big mistake. And I would do that twice if I hadn't used him to heal Har. But Har's on the front line. He needed it more. Alright. So we've got Soren. And we've got Wind. That's 27 points. We've got Thunder, 24. Fire, 26. So we're going to Trusty Wind. Elwind. More specifically. And we've got Boyd with his hand axe. Titania. Yeah, and I got this crossbow guy here and a bowman behind here that does not make me very happy. Because I've got Rayson and Har sitting right here. Mist I'd put over there, but she's probably gonna die. I don't think I can get her over there in time to make a difference. Let's see. Where can you go? He can get 2 Rayson. I mean, Mist has a sword. She's not an experienced person. But, oh, she can shove. I wish I could get Mia over there. That's why I usually call her Mia the Shover, right? This is what happens. You fall away from your plan and then things go to hell. Let's go over here and shove Rayson. And I'm going to take a chance, even though he's got more HP, that if that guy comes up and attacks, that somebody can survive. Let's hope. Otherwise we have our save. Who's next? These two? And these guys. Alright, so Heather is going to throw the knife. And he can actually attack this time because someone's directly in front of him. And wait. And that guy's out. Alright, let's see what happens now. Of course you're gonna heal yourself. Ooh, I need to get... Mist is too far away. Possibly. Just worried about Mist and Rayson right now. Go hard. Go hard. Wow. Oh, jerk. You might be in range now, too. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I didn't expect it from that side. But I knew it. 606. Alright, let me look and see. Load state. Load from 606. Alright, I gotta look at this one. Let's see if this one's back far enough. Alright, it is before I put the other guy down there. So I'm gonna have to change up my little plan for that area. Know what I'm gonna do. I just gotta get to my turn and execute it after I fix my freaking leg. Okay, so we are back with our turn. Now, because of what happened before, I have to do my little plan differently than I wanted to. So I need to bring Nephany over here. And I'm going to use Har to do the trade. Oh no, that was after the trade. Great Lands. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. That was just what was... what the heck happened to his thing? Because I didn't do it yet. Trade with Nephany. Wow, that really just lost my mind there for a few seconds. Rose, don't be snarky. I know you want to be. You're dying to be snarky back there. If you're there. Okay. So, Reese got shot by that bowman the last time. So... that area is blocked. And where is he at? He's over here right now. And he can do 2. So he could still hit him here. But if I have Ike shove him, then he can't get to him. So we're going to heal Ike. And then Ike is going to shove. And then he's going to have to get through to the next round. Missed. Staff heal. Braum. And Braum, as usual, is going to shove her way. Mia can't hit anybody from over there, so like I said, she's just waiting. She's sort of back up. He's going to use his Great Lance. And... let's see. We've got Rolf. Let's look and see. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to hit this guy. But let's see. I do like to get the mages out, though. And Rolf has one more turn on that ballista. Now, I forgot to mention when this came up last time, we have the Galder of Vigor, and there's another one on here. So Vigor says perform a chant that gives a unit a second movement during the same phase. And Bliss says raise biorhythm to its highest point. Now, if you've watched me play this game, I don't talk a lot about biorhythms because it's just not an aspect I pay attention to and really use in this game. I never have. I'm sure there's people out there who do and could tell you all about it. But what I will tell you about it, just in the interest of getting back to my game, there's a couple things. So when you look at Rayson's name or Rolf's name, perfect examples because they're next to each other. If you look at Rayson, to the right of his name, there's an arrow, and it's green, and it's kind of swooping upward. And that means that his biorhythm is on the rise. And conversely, Rolf's is going down. If we come back up at Rayson and we go to his character menu, you see that green arrow by his stats on the top left. And if you scroll through, you get to this screen. In the bottom right, it shows you, these menus show you all kinds of stuff. But like it shows you who they're associated with, who their commander is, who they're bonded with, and things like that. But this shows the biorhythm, and so it's showing, you know, that he's at his peak condition for fighting, if he was a fighting character, or whatever he does, right? He's in his peak form right now, and that biorhythm, just good old, was it a sine curve? Just up and down, up and down, up and down all the time. You know, and that's why I ignore it. It just changes so frequently. I don't really pay too much attention to it. And if you look at Rolf's, you can see, like it says, his is at the bottom of the curve right now, and it's at the worst. And so, you know, you might want to watch out where you place them in those certain points, I would guess. Excuse me, it is, again, not something I really pay attention to or use. I would need an expert on that to really talk more about it. Or look it up online to talk about it some more. I'm sorry, my water bottle is making a lot of noise there for a moment in the background. But anyway, I just wanted to point it out because I hadn't, and that's why we have that other one. So I could use the Galder with Raysan and change Rolf's biorhythm from its worst to its best, and he might have a better attack on the next person he's going to use. But he'd have to wait for the next turn to do that. In the meantime, I would rather, since this is 10 turns defense, I would rather reawaken Rolf, let him use the last turn on that ballista, and then put him into one of the positions that he can actually attack people. So, this is going to be Rolf's last turn there, so I'm going to put him over by Shinon for the next time. You can see ballista, it's got one left. I'm going to hit this magic user. He goes down to 1 point. Why 1 point? And then let's see who's left. So we've got all these guys. These guys have gone. It's pretty much the left side. So Soren, we checked his stuff before. We're gonna let him do his attack, and we can use the hand axe on that guy. And we have Titania. And we have Heather. She may not be doing much, but she's at least hitting, and she's, you know, hitting a guy who can't throw something back at her right now. So we shall take it. And last one is Shinon. And I could attack that guy there. I want to attack this guy. He's probably going to heal himself again. Alright. Enemy phase. That sounded a lot worse than it was. It sounded really bad. Of course you did. And you're gonna heal him. Let's hope Har has a good streak like he did before of attacking people. Oh, it's sides, so it should be reinforcements. Yippee! Fun. Alright, so now I've got these places blocked. I can put him over here and heal, or I can put him somewhere else and have him heal. What I think I'm gonna do is staff heal my wyvern riding friend Har. And Har's gonna attack that guy. And wait. Nephany. Soren. One of the reasons that I like this battle is the fact that your characters that you like to use, or at least I like to use, like Soren and people like that, you get to use them in this way, in a way that's safer. Because oftentimes, right, they dart up, they get to attack or do something. We get him out of the way, one way or the other. And that's it. And I like this because Soren can stand on this ledge. He's safe. And he can shoot magic down at people. I shouldn't be too enthusiastic about the safety, because there are people who can shoot stuff at him. But hopefully, and he does pretty well, knock on wood, please, with stuff. But, you know, I like that. Now, Boyd currently has nobody in front of him. So we're just going to wait. Titania is going to attack. Who's in front of her? And wait. And same thing. Attack. And wait. Okay. Now we've got Sheenon. He's got 2 left on the ballista. And we're going to hit this guy. And now that we have Raysan nearby, we're going to do the Galder of Vigor on Sheenon. And I'm going to put him up here now. And wait. Sheenon is going to use that ballista again. Hopefully take this guy out this time. The whole way. And he does. And who do we have left? Rolf and then these guys? Alright, so as usual, she gets to come up and heal Brom. And Brom says, no, it's not safe. Back up. Sorry, that was silly. And then Gatry can attack the guy that's in front of him. Down to just a couple points. And now that Rolf is done with the ballista, he can come down here. I could put him and attack this guy. I also want to be careful though, because these guys have ranged weapons. If I could get here, I would take this guy out. I can't. So I think that I'm going to bring him here and attack that guy. It's only for a couple points, but it is, you know, there. Mia's not doing anything. Rolf's down there now, so I'm going to bring Mia up here. And that side is done. I wish Ike had the King's Ring, because I could move him around more, and I can't right now. So I am going to move him forward 1 and attack the guy that's next to him and in front of her. And it's no longer our turn. Good job, Brom. Nice. Now, I am watching the time. I may not... not sure how much longer I'm going to stay on here. So we'll see. It just depends on what things are looking like. I could rush a bunch of people out into the field and take out the boss. But that defeats the purpose of me letting the people with ranged weapons getting XP while they're in safety. So, or relative safety. So I'm just kind of going with the flow, more reinforcements. And he did get a hold of Reese. You have one healer heal the other. And he is going to heal Ike again. And then Ike is going to shove him out of the way. That was a pretty good level up. We got half. Alright, we've got Ike. And just out of curiosity, is anybody in the chat? Is anybody active in the chat? Because I can't check it the way I normally would on my computer. I was just curious. Alright, I am not getting an answer back. I know Rose was at work or going to be going home and dinner and all that good stuff. I was just curious because I had my stream cut off on me one other time, and I'm hoping that it's just that no one is currently in the chat and not the fact that my stream cut off like it did before. Actually, I'm going to check OBS to make sure. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. So, alright, so Ike is going to attack this guy with the bow because he is not coming forward to attack our friend here. And we're going to come up and attack with the Great Lance. This guy. Now, he did take a hit for that. But he is pretty strong, so I think that we're kind of okay. Nephany, right now, no one's in front of her. She's waiting. Titania takes that guy out. And she's waiting. We're halfway through this battle as far as if we were going for defense. Which was how and is how I started out. Steel knife. Alright, and Shinon, you can see the ballista is no longer an option. But what's really cool is I can do the... how do I want to do this? Let me think for a second. Alright. I'm going to move Oscar up here and hit weight. I'm going to hit weight on these guys because no one is near them right now. We have Heather. And then, oh boy. Well, they can't get past those, so not too worried. Although Heather could be endangered. Not sure. Where can you go? And you can move how many? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we wake up Shinon. And then we bring Shinon over here. And he's gonna wait. Alright, who's left? Rolf and these guys. Braum. I'm gonna use a vulnerary. He's going to wait. Can I? You can do 18 out of 21. Or I can take that guy out, and I think that's what I'll do. sorry. I just got lost in my head thinking for a second about something. Leave Mia where she is. Wow. Just had a moment. Too much deep thinking. Sometimes this isn't good. I mean, it's good when it's absolutely necessary, but just something else popped into my head. I was like, oh, what am I going to do about that? Not game related. Like real life related. Alright. Horror's still okay. There you go. Now that Sheenon and Rolf are no longer on the ballistas, they can do other things. Okay. So I want to put him here and let him heal her. And I'm gonna use Mist. Oh, I can't shove him. Damn it. And he can't shove, can he? He can't. He can only rescue. So I can attack the guy that's in front of me and take him out. And then move forward. And I move Ike forward. Ha ha ha. And at a certain point in the game, you have to... I just didn't say you have to. Sometimes you have to make a decision. Do I want to start bringing my people out in the field or what? Because right now Nephene's just standing here and she's not really able to do anything. And, you know, we've got these couple of people over here and everyone else is like a decent distance away. Like that guy could get to her if I put her up there. Like I could put her here and then put her back the next turn, hopefully. Because he's the closest. Was it this guy? Alright, that guy could maybe get to her. So it's just a choice. I could also move her over here, but if I do that, then someone might very well come to this spot. You just don't know. So one of the things that I did is I brought Oscar over here. And I brought Oscar over here so I can basically relieve Titania from that location and bring her out here. And then put Oscar in her place. And Boyd, being in a different position than the other people, could come down and take out this guy. And then hopefully get back up before anyone gets close to him. He didn't take him out. He should have taken him out. That was ridiculous. What does he have? He has an axe. So Soren, I can move him out as well. And that guy is gone. So they're still blocking the way to get up to where my other characters are. And Oscar is still blocking here, so that's good. If these guys come around and attack, then we'll hopefully deal with it the best we can. Like I said, it's just right now it's a matter of if I bring someone like Nephne, who's not super powerful, out of that, you know, how safe is she gonna be? This guy has a horse slayer, so she could be in danger. So I think right now I'm just better off leaving her where she is. I'm not willing to risk her right this moment. The other thing I'm gonna do is... Right? Check. Alright, I'm going to use Rayson to wake up Titania. And then Titania is going to get another turn. So she can come through. And Titania is a beast. I've said it 1,000,001 times. She's going to come out here and attack. And I can change her out to her primary weapon. I'm going to take out their healer. So he can't, help them. And we are on turn 6. Ike could use some healing. Titania's in front. So Mist should be okay. I don't have anybody over there that can attack from 2 spots or 3 spots away. So she should be fine for just healing Ike up a little. We've got Heather. And then we've got Sheenon. Now, Sheenon, I could very easily put down here. And take that guy out. And then let him maybe make a move on these guys. We'll see. This space is open. They can't get up there. So they will either attack Oscar or him or both. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Who's left? These guys. So you need to heal, buddy. Like, I don't have one of my healers free right now, so you have to vulnerary it. Alright, and we have attack. And we have sword, blade, sword, spear. So right now these guys have to die before they can get to Rolf. So I'm gonna let Rolf attack. And we have Mia. I'm gonna let all these guys move around. Oh, he went this way. I mean, not that I didn't know he could go that way. I didn't really anticipate him truly doing it. And Sheenon takes a small hit. I'm not too worried about that. He had lots of people around that could hurt him. I might worry about it, but right now he's pretty much over there alone. Okay. So, let's start. I wish I could bring these guys down like that, but I can't. Soren. Attack. And he could attack them. Can these guys get to him? That's the question. No, they cannot. But they have, one of them has a bow. Oh no. I think the bowman died. Or he's still over here. Alright. So Soren's okay if I do that. And we heal. And he waits. And you can bring him back and attack. Now, just for curiosity's sake, let's look and see what it would look like if we did this. So she'd hit him for 14. He'd hit her for 12. Probably not worth the risk. So we're going to leave Heather up here. She's not the strongest character in the group, okay? And we're back to the Nephany question right now. What I'm going to do is those guys don't need healing. Somebody over here does, because I split my healers up. So I'm going to let Mist come over here. She can get a few experience points by healing Rolf, not hearing him. Hearing points don't exist in this game that I'm aware of. So we've done that. And this guy has sword, blade, sword. Spear is still here. Okay. And Rolf was probably going to have better luck on this guy. Not that he couldn't have hit that other guy, but... We've got Lance Sphere. So we've got a bunch of guys that are going to want to come up there. Brom, sorry, you have to keep playing the healing game until Mist can actually do it for you. And then we've got Gatry, who would. Mia, still guarding that spot up there. She's like the person of last resort. And then we've got these handful of people. She's still waiting. We are going to let Har come up here and wait. He's going to get healed by his friend. So he's healthy for battle again. And now we're going to bring Titania over. And she's going to attack. Alright, and then she's going to wait here. And Ike is going to wait here. And then we have Rayson. And who do I want to wake up? I would like to heal Titania. But I think the best thing to do is to let Titania be woken up and then get Rayson out of the way. Because if I wake up Reese, then Reese is going to be left in peril. So she can sit here and use a vulnerary for right now. And now we wait again. Okay. Sorry, these 10 turns defense, they do take like a little while to get through. 10 turns, so that's really, 1 turn for each person, so it's like 20 times altogether for each side in total. Just 10 for the group, so to speak. I didn't phrase that very well, but you know what I'm talking about. Just excited to get this battle over with. Because I'm getting hungry. Okay, so Titania. Do your thing, Titania. And she's gonna wait. And what do we got? Alright. I think this is going to be a good place to also add in a battle save. And we were on turn 8. So I'm going to bring Ike out. And we're going to bring Har here. And Soren. Attack. Alright, and that guy's out. And since no one is down here right now, next time Soren can move if it's still clear, I'm gonna let him heal Shinon. Braum, items, heal. I'm gonna move Rolf over here. We're gonna let Mist heal Gatry. And then Gatry is going to shove her out of the way to safety, hopefully. And those guys are good. So here's what I'm thinking. He moves 6. Yeah, so if he can come out and reactivate Ike, but he can't get Ike to safety. Move you there. I mean, there's nobody right now on this side for them to attack. I could come over here and wake up Rolf. Bigger. And Rolf can have another shot, no pun intended, at this guy. And he's almost out. Who have we got? Alright, so I'm just gonna end turn. Because those guys aren't moving. And Gatry gets a level up. Ooh, a whole 1 out of 8 stats went up. Now they're moving forward. Alright, he attacked Heather's. She dodged it, but she's leveling up now. She got 3 out of 8. More reinforcements. Yippee! Okay, so what I want to do is bring Har here. And Titania. Items. Poleaxe has got 6 on it. I think we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna equip that. Then this. Then this. So it'll roll to the next Poleaxe. Ike is good. I'm just going to put him back up next to Titania. Again, this is a game of defense right now. These guys are all on horses, so they can't come up here. Those guys down here can. So, really what I could do is move Soren over. Because there's no one. Just these guys way the hell out here. That can do anything. And we're on turn 9, so we have 2 more sets. And bring Oscar out over there. That couldn't hurt, because our friends across the other side they've got a bunch of people over there coming at them, so that, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing. So I put Soren here. And Boyd here, and then the space between them if someone comes up. Yeah, they can, you know, but someone with feet has to appear, and this guy can't get there yet, so we've got some time to reconfigure, so to speak. Attack. And she takes him out. And Shinon is going to use a vulnerary. And hang out. Nefni is still waiting. Alright, so this is interesting because he can wake multiple people right now. So first, what I'm gonna do is attack that guy. And do I want to do that? No, I think we're doing all right here. He's gonna wait. Mist is gonna come over here. Staff, heal, Gatry again. Gatry is going to shove Mist out of the way like before. Then we're gonna let him come over here. We're gonna shift. We're gonna do the Galder. And then put Race on back somewhere safe, but kind of in the middle. So now we can attack here. And I really wish I could get down to here, but I can't. But I can put him over here, but that means they can get him too. So I'm just gonna back him up and wait. Mist, however, let's say spear. There is a guy with a spear in front. I mean, it could be a risk to put her near that guy. And he can come over here and shoot from the diagonal there, or from straight back. I kind of feel like Braum is okay to handle that right now. I don't know. Anybody else? Alright, so we're gonna end turn. Okay. Heather. And her knife broke, so I need to make sure I change her to the correct knife. And Soren levels up. That's good. Oh my gosh, we're so close. I just want this battle. I like this battle, but I just want this battle to be over. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all my leveling and all of that at the start of the next time I play. Because I've been playing for a while and I'm tired and it's dinner time, and once I get this battle wrapped up, yeah, it's time to do that. Plus I've got family here. We might play a game, and I don't know, we might stream it. I don't know, I haven't really decided at this point how exactly we're gonna do it, but yeah, I got that going on. Alright, guys, we are on 10. And I've got my save state as well. So, Titania, you're gonna stay where you are, you're gonna get healed. Har is gonna rescue him. And he's gonna take him and drop him. Ooh. Drop. There. Alright. So Titania's good. Ike is good. Nefne's good. Come on, Soren. Good job. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Heather over here, and I'm gonna move Boyd over here, so we can get hopefully a better attack on some of these guys. And Shinon. So we just need to survive. Alright, I need to move Rolf. Oh god, I don't want to screw it up at this stage. He's just gonna wait there. I'm gonna heal Braum. And let Braum shove her out of the way as I always do. And... Alright, and we don't have... 1, 2, 3... We don't have a whole lot of people that are in range or distance to really attack anybody or do much. So I'm gonna let Gatry have another turn. And we have Rayson leveling up. Heron level 16. You got 2 out of the 8 stats. And we're gonna let Gatry attack this guy. Because he can. And that should leave us with Mia. Alright, this is it. Everybody makes it through this turn. The battle is over. Just keep thinking. Survive. Survive. Everybody survive. Great Lance broke. Alright, survive. You can do it, guys. You might get some dialogue after this is over, but... Get some points. Take these guys out while you got them there. Come on, Soren. And you go on for Ike. Oh, and I forgot to make them talk. Crap. Alright. I have to admit, I'm kind of bummed out by the fact that I forgot to have them converse after I specifically said they still haven't conversed. Alright, he has another steel blade. We have more reinforcements, but it's the end of the turn. Lord Lambrosa, stop fighting at once. You're Leveille, correct? Zelgius's lapdog? Commander Zelgius ordered all forces to cease fire for 3 days. How dare you ignore his order? Keep your tongue behind your teeth and pull all your troops back to base camp immediately. I'll pull back for now, but you better be prepared for the consequences, you witless lackey. Who's the witless lackey in this situation? Just saying. And here's Ike. They're retreating. That was close. Hey, hold on a minute. What's going on here? We hurry back and you don't save us anyone to fight? Sorry about that. You're back sooner than I expected. How far out did you scout? We went to the enemy's headquarters, Castle Gados. As promised, the Banyan forces were waiting quietly in their castle. Apparently, some of their soldiers disobeyed orders, but we can trust Zelgius to keep the rest in line. Can we? Yes, we can. I have other news, however. I ran into someone quite unexpected on the outskirts of enemy territory. Who? The commander of the Holy Guards, Tanith. Or Sigrun, sorry. Sigrun. Yeah, she was by herself. She seemed hesitant to get near Castle Gados. It was odd. I figured since she's a friend and loyal to the Apostle, why not try to get some information from her? She wouldn't budge. Tough girl, that one. She wasn't at all surprised to see me. Then she said in such a sad voice, "Please, escape at once." I wonder what she meant by that. It can't be a good sign. This whole mess is getting worse by the minute. You ain't kidding, brother. And we have a scene at Castle Gados in Banyan. Zelgius. General Zelgius, General Sigrun of the Holy Guards is here to see you. Should I let her through? General Sigrun, let her through, at once. Is something the matter, General? You do not look well. Should I send for something? Water, perhaps? General Zelgius, I carry an order from the Senate. The ceasefire has been repealed. You are ordered to destroy the Laguz Alliance and their allies as well. What? The enemy has already lost the will to fight. The Apostle and Lord Sephirin would never agree to such a terrible plan. General Sigrun, Lord Sephirin of Persis has been stripped of his titles as Prime Minister and head of the Senate. He is currently under arrest and is charged with committing high treason and fomenting rebellion. No! Impossible. This is madness. It doesn't end there. The Apostle has gone into seclusion with illness as the stated reason. Damn it! They've been captured. I've ordered my subordinates to find out where the Apostle is, but I have yet to hear any word. General Zelgius, I beg of you, follow the Senate's orders. Our friends' lives are at risk. Curse those senators. And then we have Day and Keep. Remember, this is where Micaiah, Soth and company have been. And Prince Peleus. You called for me, Your Majesty? It is nice to see you, Micaiah. You remain Dayan's goddess of victory. But I never see your face around here anymore. Are you busy in town? Your Majesty, my room in the castle is much too lavish for my taste. Oh, and there's my alarm. I hit snooze. I'd rather be in town helping with the reconstruction. It's good work, and it makes me happy to help our people. How precious. Still obsessed with garnering the adoration of peasants, are we? Aren't you past that yet, my dear? Mother, please stop. Micaiah is my dear friend. She is the only person I have to turn to for a kind word, now that Izuka and the Black Knight have both left Dayan. They mysteriously disappeared on the day of my coronation. Do you think they'll ever return? I'm quite sure that they were both kidnapped by those who wish to harm upon you, my beloved son. Those mongrels intend to throw the country into chaos by holding Dayan's leaders hostage. But Mother will always protect you, Peleus. I will never leave you, not for one moment, not a smother is she. When you seek kind words or good advice, you must come to me and no one else. I understand, Mother. The royal blood of Dayan runs through your veins. Do not be afraid of your heritage. Reign over your people as a king. Whatever popularity that girl might garner from the peasants is of little consequence. She is your obedient subject, after all. Now, give her your orders. Micaiah, Dayan's Maiden of Dawn, your king requires your service once more. Mobilize the Dayan Royal Army immediately. Another war? Against who? We are answering the request from the Banyan Empire to wipe out the barbaric Laguz Alliance. Your targets are Gallia's subhumans. More talking?
During the war between the Laguz Alliance and Banyan, the three remaining countries on Tellius, Dayan, Crimea, and Goldoa, have thus far remained neutral. In Dayan, the war for independence is over, and Prince Peleus has been crowned king. Dayan is now free from Banyan's rule, and is once again universally recognized as a sovereign nation. Micaiah decides to honor the promise she had made and continue on as the general of Dayan's armies until the country stabilizes. Most of her companions remain by her side, helping to restore their beloved country. It is their hope that Dayan will recover soon, both politically and socially. Focused as they are, they realize that they can spare no time on outside concerns, including the current war in Banyan. However, King Peleus has a mysterious change of heart. and orders Micaiah into the war on Benion's side.
A Reason to Fight, Chapter 6. Are you sure about this, Micaiah? This makes absolutely no sense. The Dayan royal army will answer Benion's request and attack the Laguz alliance at the Raban River. Those are our orders from King Pelias. As his subjects, we will obey him. Without even asking why? Dayan is finally back on its own. Why are we even speaking to Benyon, let alone fighting for them? I don't know. I do know that King Pelias wants what's best for Dayan, just like us. He must know something we don't. I trust him. He's changed since the coronation, though. He doesn't smile or laugh anymore. Maybe it's because Azuka and the Black Knight vanished. Who cares about Pelias smiling or laughing? We have no quarrels with the Laguz alliance. Why are we targeting them? Well, with a few exceptions, the soldiers are excited about hunting down the Laguz. They've been promised a large bounty for each one they kill. It's certainly raised morale. Listen to yourself. Laguz hunting? That's just great. We've gone from being freedom fighters to bigots in the blink of an eye. I can't believe you'd go along with such a murderous plan. How do you feel about this, Micaiah? Tell me the truth. I don't want to fight. Then what choice do I have? I'm the general of this army. It doesn't matter how I feel. Besides, I can't let the king or the soldiers down. My duty ultimately lies with them. I'm sorry. Following Pelias' orders is the same as approving of them. Soth, you don't have to do this. I heard that your friend Ike is fighting on the side of the Laguz alliance. Go fight with them, or don't fight at all, but don't let me force you into anything. I'm not leaving your side. I swore I'd protect you, no matter what. I keep my promises. If I can't talk you out of this insanity, I'll fight Commander Ike and his men. Soth, but we'd better prepare ourselves. This fight will be harder than any we have had before. Thank you. I know, this isn't easy, but if one side must fall, I will do all I can to make sure it is not Dayan. I have no other choice. Alright, and we are at base camp. I'm going to hit the good old save button and end that chapter. So when we come back, we will start with Chapter 6, A Reason to Fight, and going through the base camp menus and all that good stuff, because this ended up being a much longer stream than I intended. Shocker. I just want to say a couple of things, as I always do when I close out my stream. First, thanks to Rose, my moderator, for keeping an eye on things. She does it between being at home and at work when she is not busy and has time. So just a thank you to her for keeping things in order, and because we did have some problems at one point, so she helps me here. So thank you, Rose. And she also keeps me entertained when she joins me in the Discord chat by voice while I'm playing. So we have a lot of fun. So the other thing is, if you haven't followed me and you're in the chat or watching this now, watching this later, I ask you for a follow if you can. I am trying to make affiliate. I'm edging closer and closer every day towards the benchmark to make that with my followers, but I still need a few more. And I'm working on edging up my view counts, which is why I've been streaming and stuff, trying to get the times up, and I'm almost or about halfway there. So that would be very helpful if you guys could help me by doing a follow or hosting my stream, or telling your friends, anyone you know who likes this game, that kind of thing. I also would invite you to join my Discord channel. It's linked in my Twitch. You can also, in the self-promo area, find my friend Rose's information as well. She has a YouTube page and is working on maybe setting up a Twitch page. But she does have her Twitch account, so you can, reach out to her if you have any questions about anything as well. And then I have my moderators for my Discord page are separate from the stream. So you can always, reach me or them directly. I'm on there, in and out all the time. And then lastly, I do have a YouTube page, also linked. And there's that alarm for the third time telling me go take your darn medicine. So I am signing off with my last thing. I have a YouTube page. It is mostly a copy of my Twitch stuff. Sort of like a backup and whatnot. Maybe get a different audience that sees it. So if you feel like it, I would also appreciate a follow over on the YouTube as well. So that's it. Thanks so much for those of you that have been here today. I greatly appreciate it. I had a lot of fun playing and talking with you in the chat. And I will see you next time. Have a great night.